WOTS. Woots.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on another devlog. Let's kick this one off with some cute footage of my walk with the boys on this beautiful day. When we left off in the last devlog, I just finished updating the main structure of the level in the game, and the game has changed quite a bit since the last episode. I've actually been live streaming the game's development here on the channel. Oh, there's gold. It worked! It worked! Excellent. So if you want to hang out and just do some game dev with me, go ahead and subscribe, and also, very important, join the Discord. I post immediately when I'm streaming, so you can jump right into the action. Links are in the description. I would love to see you there. One of the biggest changes to the game as of right now is that I added the ability to shoot. I wanted more variety than just jumping on enemies, and I felt that being able to shoot toast could help change the pace of the game. The plan is to eventually add on enemy types that can't be jumped on, so I think the ability to run and gun will be a great addition. Especially because he's shooting out fiery toast, which, that's so cool. The past few weeks, I've been working on the 4th milestone of the game, which is essentially being able to buy things using coins, or in this case called toast skins, as suggested by Jonathan, aka Blue Bomb, in one of my streams. In order to tackle this milestone, I have the plan broken up into steps. Create the toast skin models, program the enemy loot system, and create a shopping menu. Let's start off at the top of that list. For the toast skins, I wanted 3 different types: copper, silver, and gold, all increasing in value. Creating something like coins isn't difficult at all. I quickly modeled out the object and created 3 different textures for each type of toast skin. As you can see, why they are called toast skins and not coins is, yeah, it's a pun on the word token, and I'm a sucker for a good pun. But it also has a piece of toast on one side, and let's not forget this dashing man on the other side. After modeling, I created a simple script to give the toast skin a value when the player picks it up, which ultimately will be used to buy items, which we will get to later. Now that I had items to spawn when we destroyed enemies, it was time to create loot drops. When it comes to loot tables in games, there are a lot of different types of ways to go about it. A lot of the systems felt overly complex for what I felt I needed, so I took it upon myself to create my own loot dropping system. Let me go ahead and talk you through what I did. Alright, so I got my dead enemy here, and over here on this, on the side here, I have my item drop script, which is the loot drop. So let's go ahead and jump into the loot drop script, and you'll see I got a bunch of variables down here. There's probably an easier way to do loot drops or whatever, but I just wanted to kind of challenge myself to go ahead and see if I can do this for myself. And also, I'm not going to have very many item drops. There's just coins, and then I was going to have it drop some toast for you so you can pick up some more ammo. So up here at the top, I have my list of game objects, which is all the ones you'll see over here: coin, copper, silver, gold, and the ammo for the bread pickup for the toast. And then my random number, which is going to help pick what item is dropped, the number of items dropped, and the total number of items dropped. So I have a max, which is right here. So I have it where I can set it over here. It says total items dropped, so every time this is called, whenever we kill an enemy, it can spawn up to 5 items. And when the function is started, it's gonna have the number of items dropped, and it's gonna pick between 1 and whatever value we set that to. In this case, it's 5. And then I have the function to spawn an item. And so now I have a loop here, so for every time, I equals 0, if I is less than the number of items dropped, which is this random range between 1 and the total number, it's going to run this. So every time it's going to pick a random number between 1 and 100. Breaking it into these numbers, I kind of make my own, like how rare it's going to drop. And so, out of 100, there's a 20% chance it's going to be a piece of bread. It's going to be like a 50-ish% chance it's going to be a copper, like a 20-ish% chance it's going to be a silver, and then like a 10% that it's going to be a gold. So that's really all there is to it. It's pretty simple, and that's just the way that I went about it. Lastly, it was time to create a rough shopping menu to buy more ammo. For this, I create a UI menu on the canvas with some buttons that would purchase toast for Toastkins. I create a shopping script that will have a bunch of different shopping functions, and when the button is pressed, it will perform said function. To show you how that kind of works, if you're not super familiar with buttons or menus, I have my shop script here, my shop menu script here, where I have my functions. As of right now, it's just buy toast, which is the 2 for 1, and then the buy loaf, which is the 20 for 10. And so here we are with the menu, the work in progress menu, and I have the button here. And over here, there's this on click function, which is saying whenever this button is clicked, do this action. There's a bunch of things you can do, but if you have the script, you can perform the action on the script. So in this case, for the toast button, I have my buy toast, and I have the buy loaf, which is obviously for the loaf. And then I also have the exit button here, which is going to be using a different script, the menu manager, and I'm saying to close the shop. So when I hit that button, it's going to close down the shop menu. And so how that works is I'm taking it from this game object right here, dragging it into here, and then when I'm on there, I can pull up any of the scripts on this game object. So for my menu manager here, I have the menu manager coin value UI wave in the shop menu. So if you'll see over here, when I click into this, I have all those scripts here. So the one that I want to use though is of course the shop menu in this case. So there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of cool things. So I figured that would help someone who is looking for a little bit of help on menus today. As of right now, I just have 2 buttons. One for a single piece of toast for 2 Toastkins, or 10 pieces of toast for 20 Toastkins. It is fairly simple for now, but the plan going forward is to expand on the list of items that can be bought, including melee weapons, other ranged weapons, and possibly traps. I also want to share that I have started a Patreon page, so if you want to support me, the channel, the game, please go take a look at it. I'm offering some cool rewards, such as your name in the end of videos, in the end of the games that I make, getting some personal feedback from me on some of your projects, and even the ability to have yourself as a cameo in the game. So please take a look, and if you're feeling generous, feel free to help the channel out. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys on the next devlog.